This is Paranormal Short Session 45 by Keith Evans at the Chestnut Street Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today is Wednesday, the 18th of December, 2024. Been noticing these are kind of new little metal markers. I asked the Ghost of Spirits what these were doing here, and I got the last three words were sell, S-E-L-L, applet, A-P-P-L-E-T, and give, G-I-V-E. I did give money to the St. George Island Pet Allies today. I'm not sure what applet means. Someone told me one time, but I don't remember. I don't know if they're trying to say that they're going to sell this mark to be sold off, or maybe there's no one buried here and there's new plots to be sold, and that marks the plots, maybe at the head or whatever. So that's the only thing I could think of, and that's going on the reach. So let me walk over here and show you this area that has very few people buried here. It starts at this post here. This area is not part of the cemetery. It's part of a town park. But last week I did from here over to that big tree over there, and did like a triangular area for like the last 2 or 3 times. I think I got over in here one time, maybe part of the second. I guess that would have been what? Paranormal Short Session 43. There you can see over here, that corner to this post, over towards the far corner where the road is, kind of right above my finger. This is the area where there's another large area without any type of tombstones. There are some. There's one there, one there, and one there. You can see one way over there, but not many in this area. So, okay, I got quite a few words. Clear, C-L-E-A-R. Cover, C-O-V-E-R. And statement, S-T-A-T-E-M-E-N. I heard that. I was making a statement when that actually was said. I could hear that. But did not hear clear cover. Is there anything going to fall over my head? Let's look at this tree here. No, that tree looks good. I don't see anything that's going to fall up in here. Clear cover. If someone says clear, you don't have to cover. So if it's clear, you don't have to cover. I don't know if they said it's clear, then they said, no, it's cover, something's going to fall on you. Anyway, that's mixed information, mixed singles as to what they're trying to tell me. Oh, maybe they're saying that these areas that are marked are clear of any human bodies. There's nobody buried here. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell me. That means someone in the future could be buried in a historical, graveyard. If that's what they're here for, maybe it has nothing to do with that. Maybe they're marking some type of underground utility or something that they want to be known. But why would the utility go in such a sporadic way? Well, maybe they had to avoid graves. And at one time, well, maybe before there was a town, there were no roads, but I know there's a road that kind of goes right through here, because you can see it on that side where the stop sign is. I think you see the stop sign or not from here. But that road should go to that road over there. But so maybe they cut through the graveyard and just avoid the graves. the graves aren't laid out flush with the square. They're kind of laid on a triangular basis. So you can see that's the corner over there, and they kind of run kind of parallel with that corner. So there's one here and one here, but maybe there is a utility that runs through the graveyard and it's jagged like that to miss the tombstone so they don't go through any body that's buried. Then there's one down there too, but that would have been a jagged line from there, and we just came from here, so I'm not sure. But that would be my three possibilities. There are markers where people have found someone who is buried and want to put up a new marker to honor their existence and their life here on Earth. I guess it'd be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I found so far that I can see of. So that is kind of interesting. And it could be that they are here because there's nobody buried here, and they might want to sell future lots for people that might want to be buried in a historical graveyard, or it's some type of marker for a potential utility that's going through, or maybe an old utility that they might want to determine and remove. So that's the three things I would think of. If you can think of anything else, let me know in the comments. Well, Ghosts and Spirits, like usual, you know that I use this on YouTube. And I use the promos on YouTube too. And the promos, well, they're short. They're usually less or a little over 1 minute. If I don't say they're a promo and they're around 1 minute, then they're a promo. And I put those on Facebook and Instagram. So anyway, I wanted to let the ghost spirits know so they know that if they communicate with me or they materialize and my camera can pick them up, that's where this information is going to be viewed at, so you can watch yourself on those locations on any type of electronic device, cell phone that has an internet connection, or a laptop, or a desktop computer. Well, seems like I'm not getting that much responses from the ghosts or spirits. The last three words were clear, C-L-E-A-R, cover, C-O-V-E-R, and statement, S-T-A-T-E-M-E-N. And I always make that statement to let people know the area that I'm covering and why I'm covering it. I like to give a voice to the people that don't have a tombstone or don't have a marker, because they're important. I take their feelings and considerations and their opinions in equal consideration to someone who has a tombstone or a grave marker. So anyway, I like to hear from somebody today in this area that was buried here and does not have a tombstone or a marker. And if they're not available today, then is someone available? If so, let me know by choosing a word from my Obelisk 5B, which is here. I guess most people that watch me on a regular basis get sick and tired of my long statements, but it's like watching a news program where you get there and they've already said there's been some type of tragedy happened, but you don't know, and you're watching and you're thinking, I wonder what happened. But they don't repeat that again because they think that you should have tuned in at the very beginning and found out. You know something happened, you just don't know what happened or where it is. And then, they talk about such a great tragedy, and, you're saying, well, say where it's at, repeat where it's at, and repeat what happened. So, anyway, I hope that take a view from above in the trees, since somebody said it was clear, cover, Now this tree is scheduled to be cut down. So, and it would fall probably this way, that way, or right in the area where I'm standing. So maybe I should move over here a little bit, just to forego the warning of a ghost or spirit that might try and be helpful. All right, I'm over here, so if it does fall, it's probably going to hit this tree and bounce off, but it might bounce this way. So I'd have to be quick to get out of the way. So I'm a few steps closer to over here if that does happen. All right. Yeah, I've been told that I'm not very entertaining. Well, that might be true. I can only give you what data and what information that I see, hear, or feel. Right now, I'm not feeling too much of anything. And I'm just seeing these unusual rods in the ground. And I'm getting various words that don't really explain too much about why they're there. Again, clear might mean that there's no one buried there. Cover, I'm not sure what that would mean. You would cover if something's going to fall on you. You take cover in the Army because, shrapnel from a bomb or anything else that's dislocated from a bomb might go through your body. And when I got the word statement, I was making a statement. All right. Now, over here, it's just to show you, there's a little barbed wire type. I guess it don't have any hooks on it, but it's a little stake. But that's within a boundaries of this plot over here. So, anyway, but I've never seen anything like these little rods. So be careful if you're walking through here. You don't want to be talking to someone and not looking where you're walking. All right. I'd like to thank everyone who enjoys my YouTube channel, Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. Appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to thank everyone who's purchased my new book, Vampires, Dead or Alive, whether they purchased the ebook or the paperback online at Kindle or any other place online where it's available. And I like to remind people that my first book, published back in I think it was 2018. That book, paperback, is no longer available, but the ebook is still available where good books are sold. So if you want the ebook, check it out. All right. If I don't get any data pretty soon, I'm going to have to end for today. So if there's any ghosts or spirits that have been waiting to get the last word, as Lawrence O'Donnell usually says, please take the last word. I guess Keith Evans will have the last word for today. I'd like to thank all the ghosts and spirits that have participated in today's Paranormal Short Session 45 from the Chestnut Street Cemetery here in Apalachicola, Florida. I'll give you a 360 of where I'm standing. And I'd like to thank everyone over the years that's liked my Instagram posts and liked my Facebook posts. All right. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Bye-bye.